What's up there, YouTube? Arlene here. Thank you so very much for being so very patient with myself and James. We have been absolutely crazy this past January in 2019. Schedules have been really wonky and a lot of traveling because we have that usual 9 to 5 kind of schedule for work. So it's been a bit difficult, but we're starting to finally get back on track with everything. Very excited, have a lot of new stuff ready for you guys this coming year. And right now I'm actually going to be starting working on James's Destiny's character's Cloak. I'll show you guys the step-by-step that I did with the fabric we bought last summer. It's just been kind of sitting in my closet waiting to be messed with and cut and sewn together. So here's the tutorial for making that happen.
So first we're going to start off by folding our fabric in half and then measuring out the opening for the headpiece, so where we're actually going to see through the hood. So I just kind of measured the circumference of James's head and then cut that in half. And then I also found out around his head, so from the tip of his nose all the way around the back of his head to the front, divided that again in two and measured across from where the opening of the face to the back is. Now I just pinned where I'm going to cut the fabric, just so I have some kind of markers. And just so you guys know, when I did create this, I decided to tilt the fabric a little bit so there's a point at the top of the hood. Make sure that folds, when you fold the fabric in half, is at the top of the head. So I'm creating 45-degree angle cuts. That way we have a lot of extra fabric going outwards and it won't just be straight over our heads. So then I'm cutting out all the fabric and then rounding the tip at the top so it's not an extreme point at the top there. Next I'm going to cut up and add some triangle pieces from the leftovers, just to make sure again that it is spread out over our shoulders and it doesn't come straight down. So you can see here over my mannequin head how it will look once it's all sewn together at all the places that you cut, except for where you're actually looking through. Please make sure not to sew at this point. And so next we're actually going to sew together the actual cape portion of the cloak. So I just cut out a rectangular piece of fabric and I'm going to sew at these two red X's. I just want to sew about 1 inch on. That way we make sure when we scrunch up the fabric later, it doesn't get all distorted. And here is what the final result looks like once you are done sewing the back of the cloak portion to the shoulders. Next, we're actually going to sew the fabric clumped up together. So I'm just going to take some thread from the bottom, sew upwards through different layers that I create. That way we have that layered effect without having to do it in styling afterwards. And then this is our final result.
And there you have it, a beautiful Destiny cloak for James. This is actually a really great way for me to start off the year of 2019, get myself back into that creative DIY mood. So I hope you guys really like this. I hope it was very informative to you guys so you guys can make your own, because I know for me this was actually really fun because I want to make my own cloak for a few other things in the upcoming future. Probably not this year, but definitely for next year, as I will say I am quite a Renaissance fair fiend. So it'd be nice to kind of make my own, even though I already have a cloak guy. I like having the ability to put my own personal touch into things, which is why I do this cosplay stuff in the first place. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all of your support. Remember the whole YouTube spiel: like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell in the bottom, and again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!